Peace to all the guys and goddesses, kings and queens, emperors and empresses, chiefs, priests and priestesses of the land. Y'all know what's going on, you feel me? Mala Keish Nakwe. Turn this way so I can like sit up against the table. Oh my god. There we go. Damn. That sun going crazy. But anyways, I'm making this little video. I'm on my little lunch break right now at work, you feel me? Little hour break, you feel me? Decided to make a quick little video. So, the main question I want to ask to, everybody that come across this video, what path are you on? You feel me? What path are you on? So, you got 3 different paths in life when it comes to people, right? 3 different paths that people are taking in life. Let me say it like that. You got psychopath, you got sociopath, and then you got empaths, right? So we talk about a psychopath, right? These people first has the word psych in it when we talk about the psyche and shit. But a psychopath is like, it's in his name itself. Niggas who's crazy, disassociated from the world of society. They're pathological liars. You feel me? Pathological liars. They tend to manipulate a lot. And it's a lot to them. You feel me? It's a lot to them. And I want to say sociopaths and psychopaths kind of go hand in hand. It's just psychopaths crazy as hell. A sociopath is much different. It's kind of hard to tell when somebody's a sociopath. You feel me? And sociopath, they call it antisocial personality disorder. And they say people, experience it during childhood, but it doesn't the symptoms of it doesn't lessen until you get into adulthood. But that's lies, because you still got people out here that's displaying sociopathic behaviors. That's the word I was looking for. My bad, y'all. But sociopathic behaviors, and the sociopath is kind of similar to a psychopath, but they more low key with it. You feel me? Sociopaths, they're the word social or socio, which means social. They're disassociated from the society of the world. Interacting with people. They tend to lie a lot as well. They're very manipulative. And on top of that, for example, like, how people be like, oh, you got fake people out here, right? Niggas that smile in your face, this, that, and the third, and then turn around and then, you feel me, stab you in the back. Those are sociopaths as well. People who put on this mask, you feel me, this mask every day, and trying to hide them true selves, right? And then last but not least, you have empaths. Empaths are the people who can feel everything around them. They can feel the emotions of others. Empaths are more loving. They tend to care a lot. And they tend to love with no boundaries, which can be a problem, because loving with no boundaries and caring with no boundaries can lead to a energetic burnout, right? So with all those 3 things being defined, you got to remember there's a lot of people out here walking different paths in life. Now I know there's other things outside of sociopaths, empaths. You got narcissists and shit like that. But we not worried about that. Oh, and another thing about psychopaths, they're very egocentric. I don't like to say ego, because ego is your identity, but they're very prideful. People who are psychopaths tend to be very prideful and narcissistic. So yeah, like I was saying, you got different people out here in life that's taking different paths. You feel me? They taking different paths. You'll bump into some people that are psychopaths. You feel me? And you gotta watch out for that. That's why it's not good to trust nobody but yourself, because when you trust yourself, this what allows you to be able to read others on a deeper scale, to where you can catch as they say, red flags. You know how everybody say, oh, them red flags. You feel me? You're able to catch those red flags before any detriment takes place between y'all. Sociopaths, stay away from them as well. Now, the thing about sociopaths is, like, see, psychopaths, the reason why I say they they a little, they go hand in hand with sociopaths, but they a little worse than sociopaths. But sociopaths, like, them niggas can come up out of that shit. They at least can come up out of that shit easier than a psychopath. But even then, sociopaths, you have to watch out for those people. And, you know, people with the antisocial disorder, right? People that don't like to socialize, people that don't like to indulge in life, but they'll still try to be close to you, manipulate you to get things out of you. Like, for example, you got some people that'll get close to you, right? You know, just to get something out of you. That, like, you gotta understand how this game work. You know, this is why it's important to study psychology. Why does my hair look golden? Y'all see that shit? My hair's like a what's that, like a gold, nigga? A reddish gold? I don't know. But anyways, you gotta watch out for these type of people. So, for example, you know, you got people that'll get close to you just to get some out of you. And then once they get what they need out of you, you don't really hear too much about them. Or, and this is where we get into energetic vampires as well. You got some people that'll stick around you. They won't leave because the energy that you give off, the love and the care and all this that you give off is so impactful that, like, they feed off of that. And then they'll do things to try to bring you down to feed off of your negative energy as well. So, you know, you got people that'll stick around just to get what they want and then leave, and you got people that'll stick around and won't leave just to keep getting what they want as long as they see. But the only way they'll do that is if they see that you are not, if you're an empath, right? Let's say a sociopath meets an empath. As long as they see that you're an empath with no boundaries set, as long as they see that you're an empath that's not seeing the red flags in this person or the sociopathic behaviors in this person or even psychopathic behaviors in this person, they will stick around as long as they need to, as long as they want to keep draining you of your divine energy. Now, everybody at some point in their life has experienced sociopathic symptoms. I almost said systems, but you got everybody out here have it. God damn, I'm trying to get this shit out so quick. Well, not quick, it's just so much that I gotta say that I'm trying to get out. Let me take my time. But you got everybody in life at some point has experienced sociopathic behavior. Everybody at some point in life has experienced psychopathic behavior. But naturally, everybody is an empath. You feel me? Everybody is an empath. You know, but the things that turn people into psychopaths and sociopaths is the shit that goes on in the world. But when I was reading on psychopaths, it's also a genetic thing too, though. So you got people out here that is just genetically, you feel me? You got some people out here that's genetically psychopaths. You got some people out here that is also genetically sociopaths. And you got some people that are genetically empaths. And like I said, you know, everybody is naturally an empath. Now, am I saying is everybody an empath? No, but what I'm saying is everybody can naturally tap in to that path. You see what I'm saying? Of life. That path of life when we talking about feeling others' emotions, feeling others' energy in motion. Because that's all emotion is energy in motion. You can feel others people's motion of energy when you're an empath. This is why, especially women, when it comes to women, empathic women, empathic, is that a word? When it comes to women who display empathy, right, they are able to feel. It's one thing for a man to be an empath, but a woman to be an empath, she can feel everything times 9. You feel me? Times 9. That's why when a nigga cheating, a woman, I don't care what you niggas say out here, nigga. I don't give a fuck. I don't care how much you lie, cover it up, whatever the case may be. Your girl got a sense that you cheating, nigga. She had, like, if you're actually cheating. Now, like, if you're not actually cheating, but she having these paranoia symptoms that you're cheating, that's a different story. But, like, you know, that has to deal with past trauma and shit like that. But if you actually talking to another female when you already got a woman at home, your woman at home can feel that. I don't know what it is. It's like her cells, certain type of cells in her are activate, and she can feel that shit. You come home, she asks you okay? You know, is it anything you want to talk about? You see what I'm saying? She'll ask you shit like that, and things And things will start to happen too for her, where the universe itself will like, give her signs or cause certain events that'll lead her to finding out that you've been cheating on her. Because no matter what, she's gonna find out you're cheating. You feel me? Like, women know when you're doing something you ain't supposed to be doing. And then the same goes for mothers. Like, mothers and their children, right? A mama know when her child is up to some shit he ain't supposed to be up to, or up to some shit she ain't supposed to be up to. A mother gonna always know her child. She can sense. A mother can sense. Like, let's say a mother got her daughter, right? And her daughter out and about. Her daughter's like, it don't matter how old you is. Her daughter's like 18, 17. What is this flying behind me? It's big as hell. Anyways, 16, 20, it don't matter. Let's say her daughter out and about, just doing whatever, chilling, vibing, and then she's in danger all of a sudden. Some danger come her way all of a sudden. The mother will instantly be able to feel that before the daughter even call. You see what I'm saying? That is a big ass fly. Get your ugly glass back. My bad. I had to swipe his ass off. But yeah, though, like I was saying, a mother will be able to feel that before the daughter even pick up the phone and let her know there is danger. You feel me? Because mothers are very in tune with their children. You feel me? They're going to always be in tune with their children. They're going to always know what's going on with their children. They know when their children upset. They know when their children faking to be happy, but it's really something going on. They know when their children is guilty and did some shit they ain't supposed to do, even if they lie about it. You see what I'm saying? To try to keep from getting that ass whooping or punishment. So that's what I mean. Like, women, when it comes to women and empathy, that shit, that's a whole different, that's what you call it. That's a magnetic powerhouse of energy right there when it comes to women and empathy. Women that's tuned in to they empathetic side of their spirit. And then, men and empathy is a little different. You feel me? It's similar to women, but it's not as strong as women. You feel me? But even then, bro, what is up with this big ass? That hoe keep trying to like push up. I don't know if that hoe a horsefly or what, but that hoe is big though. It's big enough to be a horsefly. I guess he trying to get something off me, but it ain't happening. But even in men, like a man, let's say for example, in a relationship with his woman, she cheating, he'll be able to figure that shit out too. He'll know something up. You feel me? But it'll be more on the physical aspect than the spiritual aspect. Like, let's say you just smashed a nigga, right? About 3 days ago. Fuck it. Let's push it further back. You just smashed a nigga about a week ago. Then you come home to your baby, y'all talk or whatever. Late night, y'all getting it in. He's gonna feel the difference in your vagina. It's just nature, bro. But he's gonna feel the difference in your vagina that you have slept with another man. You feel me? He's gonna feel the difference, and he's gonna feel that, because you gotta think, when another man is smashing your woman, right? You gotta think, like, now, of course he not gonna, let off in her. You feel me? But you still have something that you would call pre you feel me? Y'all know what I mean. But that pre shit, that pre nut. Let me just say it. Fuck it. But that still gets in her system. That's his DNA still getting in her system. His energy is now in her system. Sex itself is sacred energy exchange. So when you come back, and then to your real man, your man that you supposed to be loyal to, and he cutting down there, he like, hold on, something don't feel right in this shit. He don't feel like another. It's exactly like that. Feel like another nigga don't been messing with my. You feel me? Not only that, a man will also be able to see the signs in his woman. She'll act different. She might not be as. She might start becoming less sexually active with him, because now she's becoming more sexually attracted to another person that she's cheating on him with. It might be certain things that she don't do no more that she always, consistently do. Like, come home, give you a bunch of kisses, come home, and, you come home for work, how was your day? I got some food cooked for you. Drop them pants real quick before you take that shower, because I'm finna wash you up real quick before I wash you up, You know, it's certain things that she'll stop doing that a man will be able to look at and be like, hold on, something ain't right. You feel me? So, you know, empathy is a very big thing, and it's a major path that a lot of people need to tune into. But if you're gonna tune into that energy, that path, if you're gonna walk that path of, and even itself, empathy is spelled with em. Em is short for emotion. So the emotional path, you feel me? You got the psychopath, the path of the human psyche. And if your psyche is not stable, you'll slowly turn into a psychopath. You'll start to display what they will call mania and shit like that. What's the other word? It's not psychopath. Damn, what's the word I'm looking for? Psychosis. That's the word. Google psychosis. People will start to undergo psychosis and shit like that. They'll think everything they say is right, even if they wrong. That's another major symptom, but of sociopaths and psychopaths, is that you got some motherfuckers out here that'll argue you up and down that this shit is the correct thing, when there's facts to prove that shit is wrong. There's facts to say that you got people out there that'll think the lie is the truth, and that's psychopathic behavior. For example, right? I always say this. They told us that Christopher Columbus discovered America when there was already people here. That's psychopathic behavior. You got the same motherfuckers. King James Bible. They want us Christians talking about everybody should be loving Jesus, even the black people. You know what? I believe in the story of Jesus, but that's not his name. His name is El Cristo Negro. El Cristo Negro. But it's the Christianity. You know, they want you to the religion part. Yeah, you know, you should believe in this book and follow. Once you follow this book, follow God, you'll go to heaven. Lies, nigga, because a rapist can do the same thing. So you mean to tell me if a rapist repent, he can go to heaven? You got me fucked up, nigga. You got me fucked up. And on top of that, when we talk about this damn religion, so the main Bible that everybody reads now is King James, right? King James. Do y'all know who King James is? To you motherfucking psychopathic white people out there that's pushing this shit. So even my people, to you psychopathic white and black people that's pushing this Christian shit so hard, especially my people, y'all better go back and learn who the fuck King James is before you pick up that damn Bible. Do y'all know who King James is? That's the nigga that established the first ever slave colony in America, in Virginia, nigga. That was the first colony out of the 13 colonies. Y'all think it's New York and shit like that. No, the first colony to get established was Virginia, and then the other 12 came about after that. And it's called Jamestown. You got a place in Virginia called Jamestown. Right now in Jamestown used to be a huge slave plantation where they brought all the Cubans, Jamaicans, and Haitians from over the waters to there. They didn't bring no Africans. They never brought no Africans. But you got people, that psychopathic behavior, that you got people out here telling me to worship a God and to practice a religion that was created by people that was killing my ancestors just to get us brainwashed by that religion. See, they have to break us down mentally first by abusing us physically. That's psychopathic behavior. So you got to remember, we live around these people every day. Just like you got people, they call them Karens. Like, I think I spoke of this in my last video, but you got Karens out here, right? Psychopathic behavior. You feel me? You got police out here, right? Brutalizing anybody now. It's still mainly us, but now it don't matter who you is. They'll get down on anybody now. The police is the biggest gangbangers ever, nigga. You think it's Crips and Bloods? Fuck no. It's them police, nigga. So that's psychopathic behavior. Y'all gotta look at the world. You got people right now in office that's running our country with psychopathic behavior. And this, sometimes it's not just from external factors that change them that way. Sometimes people are born like this too. That's what leads me. That's what leads me back into. Damn, what was I about to say? Oh, that's what leads me back into genetics. You feel me? That's what leads me back into genetics. You know, a lot of people are genetically made like this, and it leads me into what kind of spiritual charge do you carry? Because remember, spirit means the spirit is the ancient word. Spirit is the ancient word for electricity. Spirit is the ancient word for electricity. So electricity has a positive and negative charge, protons and electrons. What kind of charge are people emitting? What kind of charge did you come with onto this earth? Did you come with a negative charge to do negative things and fulfill your negative purpose? Or did you come here with a positive charge to feel, to do positive things and fulfill your positive purpose? So, just take all that in, you feel me, absorb it, research on it. Research psychopaths, research empaths, research sociopaths, and research behavioral genetics. Research behavioral genetics. Because that's a real thing, You might be, how your parents, you with your parents and shit, and then you might do something or, say something that'll be similar to your father's. You be like, oh, your mom might be like, damn, you act just like your daddy. Or your daddy might be like, oh, you act just like your mama. Or your parents might be like, you act just like your granddaddy. Because those genetics code everything, even down to behavior. So that behavioral pattern, let's just say that behavioral pattern was passed off. It might have skipped your mama and daddy and hit you, or it hit your mama and then it skip you and then hit your sister, or it hit your daddy, skip you, and then hit your brother. So y'all gotta understand that a lot of these things are genetical too. You feel me? It ties back into genetics. So that leads me back to the 6 ether people as well. Look at their history. Look at their psychopathic behavior that they have displayed since the early 1300s. And then definitely look at the psychopathic behavior they displayed between the 1800s all the way up until now, nigga. Look at the shit that they have done across the world to live how they live today. We live, my people, when I'm talking to y'all, we live amongst some of the biggest psychopathic race of people on this planet. Not just this country, on this planet. We share the same planet with niggas that slaughter millions just to create the dollar bill. We stay on the same planet with millions of niggas that slaughtered millions of niggas. You feel me? Just to build the society they got today. So once again, I ask you, what kind of path are you on? Are you out here lying to people, manipulating them just to get what you want? You feel me? That's sociopathic tendencies. Are you hiding stuff from people that care about you, that want to protect you, and that want to make sure you're okay and happy to the fullest, or not even happy, but bringing you peace? See, it's a difference between happiness and peace. Happiness can be taken from you, but peace, that's different. You feel me? You can find peace in hell, baby. If you know where to look for it, but you can find peace in hell. And we live in hell. Remember that. We on the solid plane. The solid plane is the lowest vibrational, according to physics. The solid plane is the lowest vibrational plane that we live in. So what that tells you, a lot of low vibrational shit going on this planet, does it not? That's why your job here is to master this plane. It's to master hell. Now, when I say master hell, does that mean go around doing fuck shit? And sacrificing and, snatching and doing gruesome things to children and women? No. Mastering hell is looking at this world and not letting it pull you into it. You feel me? Mastering hell is looking at this world, seeing all the sick shit that's going on, and not being influenced by it in no way, shape, and form. Now, everybody gonna gain some type of influence from it, but once you break that influence and rise to your higher self, you are now beginning to master this plane of reality. You're now beginning to master the mechanics, the alchemy, and the physics of this reality. So, master hell. All of us are here to master hell. at least my people, we are here to master this test we've been put in order to be worthy enough to walk around and fly around in heaven, what they would call the stars. The heaven is not a location, it's a mentality. Anytime you hear them say, oh, you're not gonna go to heaven, so you telling me I'm not gonna go to my brain, nigga? This is where it's at right here. The same amount of stars in this galaxy, you got the same amount of neurons. You got the same amount of neurons as the galaxy, nigga. The neurons is stars, like neutron stars, neutron, Jimmy Neutron, brain blast. You got the same amount of neutrons, the same amount of stars as the galaxy, nigga. To my people. So you're here for a test. You're here to be put through this shit. You're here to endure this shit and grow from it, not let it break you down and decay from it. You feel me? So what path are you on? Are you displaying a lot of pride? Taking in a lot of pride. You feel like niggas owe you some shit. You take from, like, for example, right? Before my granny passed, she had a lot of money that she needed and stuff, and for her what they call them places, nursing home, for her nursing home care, right? My brother was taking money out of her. He took at least 9 bands from her while she's sick, going through what she's going through, and funding his life. You see what I'm saying? Knowing she's sick, going and taking money from behind her back that she not even aware of, because my granny started experiencing dementia once she was like at that stage of basically like, you only got a certain amount of time left to live type shit. But taking money from her, and then on top of that, you bashing your own mother because she trying to protect our grandmother from you stealing money from her. That's psychopathic behavior. There's no way I could ever steal money from my own granny, rest in peace my granny, but like, if I was a different person in a different family that had a granny that was still alive, there's no way I would take money from my own dying granny. There's just no way. I wouldn't feel right in my heart. That's what you call empathy, bro. And that's what you call moral and ethics too. See, you got some people that are so psychopathic and sociopathic, they lose all moral and ethics. They don't know from right or wrong. You see what I'm saying? They think wrong is right and right is wrong. You feel me? In their perception. So yeah, they don't know from right from wrong, and they just do what they want to do because they're also in their pride. That's why they feel like they can just do what they want to do, and they feel like the world owes them something. But great karma, came behind them actions that my older brother has pulled on my granny. Rest in peace, my granny. You feel me? I love you, baby. And it sucked because I didn't get to see my granny before she passed. Everybody else got to see my granny before she passed. I was the only one that couldn't see her due to the system, man. You feel me? I gotta work and take care of myself and make sure I'm good, and to make sure I can reach stability in my life. You feel me? That it prevented me from being able to see her, just to go and see her. You feel me? And that's a different type of pain. I'm learning to deal with it, face it, and endure it. It ain't easy. It's not easy. But that's a different type of pain of having somebody you love pass away and you didn't even get to tell them goodbye to their face and hug them, kiss them one last time. Like, that's a different type of pain. But what path are y'all on? You feel me? If you see yourself displaying certain behaviors that relate to psychopathy and sociopathy, or sociopaths and psychopaths, look at yourself. That's why it's always good to know thyself, learn thyself, study your shadow self, so-called shadow work, and study your light self and do your light work. Learn yourself, learn the patterns in yourself that you are displaying so you can break those patterns that won't lead to, being in that sunken place of being a psychopath or a sociopath. You feel me? It's hard being an empath when you live in a world full of psychopaths and sociopaths. I get it. It's hard being an empath. You feel me? But you just don't know the reward that comes with that. You just don't know the reward that comes with that. Living like that on this earth, when you move on and then you die and move on to the afterlife. You just don't know the reward that comes with that. It's unexplainable. It's immeasurable. So, what path are y'all on? You feel me? Study them 3 things right there for me. Do a little homework just for me. Do a little homework for your boy. Psychopaths, sociopaths, empaths. I love y'all, man. Y'all stay in tune like always. I'll be back with another one. One love, make universal love, y'all. I'm out.